today I thought I would talk about The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I will say that I haven't read the trilogy. I've read the first book, The Hunger Games, but I haven't read Catching Fire or Mockingjay. Just so we are on the right page, let's talk about the movie. I will try to stay clear of spoilers. I will talk about a few scenes that I really enjoyed. I will not talk about the end. I will just say what I thought about it, not like go in depth about it. So that's that, if anyone just feels like they don't want to be spoiled. So what I really thought about this movie was, that's my opinion. I don't really have an opinion on the movie. That's really strange for me to say, because in one way I really thought the movie was just one long speech. Nothing more happened than just speech after speech after speech. It just felt really boring from time to time, and you just watched it and you just, come on, just something happened. But on the other hand, I think that the performances in this movie was so good. It was just so well made, and the speeches weren't bad in any kind of way. The script was really good, but just, I don't know my opinion yet, even though I watched it a few days ago. But I don't know. I watched a lot of reviews these couple of days trying to form my own opinion, and some are like, oh, I love it, it was so good. Some are like, oh no, it wasn't as good as Catching Fire, blah blah blah. And I'm just right in the middle, because I thought it was a good movie. It's not bad in any kind of way, but I don't think it was as good as Catching Fire, because Catching Fire was such a action-packed and action-filled movie that following up with this, that have one, maybe two action scenes in 2 hours, doesn't really work for me personally. Just fell a bit flat from time to time. I did enjoy a few scenes. The hovercraft scene in District 8, I think it was District 8, that are shown in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. I thought that was really cool when Katniss and Gale shoot down the hovercraft. Is it a hovercraft? I don't know, the airplane-y thingy that shoots bombs and people. That thingy, you know what I'm saying. I really enjoyed the performances in this movie. I think that Jennifer Lawrence, as always, did an amazing job as Katniss. I think Josh Hutcherson? I have a thing for not being able to pronounce names. I'm sorry. It's a disability I'm trying to learn. Just a very slow process. I think he did a great job in this. He didn't have as much screen time for obvious reasons, but I did think that he did a great job in the scenes that he was in, especially the last like half an hour. I really enjoyed that part of the movie, by the way. I think that Liam Hemsworth did a great job. He had more screen time in this one than he had in like The Hunger Games and Catching Fire put together, and I really enjoyed watching him, and he kind of broke my heart, because you can just feel that he loves Katniss, but Katniss don't know if she loves Peeta or Gale. I don't know. I don't know if I'm Team Gale or Team Peeta yet. I should probably make up my mind, but I am still torn apart between those two people. I will though say that the first scene with Philip Seymour Hoffman almost made me cry. Watched the movie with my mom, and I just grabbed her hand and she just leaned in towards me and just whispered in my ear, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "He's dead. He's not alive anymore, he's dead." She was like, "Yeah, I know, baby. I know." But that was for some reason very emotional for me, just knowing that he wasn't able to finish the movie, and it was just very heartbreaking knowing that he wasn't alive anymore. And also in the end when he says, like, you know, that it was dedicated to him, I was like, why you do this to me? That was like the most emotional I got during this whole movie. The first scene where Philip Seymour Hoffman was in, and in the end when it says dedicated to him. I was more emotional when I heard Pippin's song during the Hobbit trailer before the movie, where I was singing along. Yes, I know I'm a bit of a geek, but I am proud of it. I got more emotional during that time than I got during the whole movie. Just gonna say that. Anyways, back to the movie. I really enjoyed Finnick's monologue while they are penetrating the Capitol. That sounds very wrong. I really enjoyed that scene. I thought the monologue was really interesting, and just hearing all these secrets about President Snow was just... yes, I really like that kind of stuff when you learn more about the bad guys or people at all through other people. I really like that for some reason. No, the door did not just magically close. My dad came home, so I needed to close the door. I really enjoyed the scene where Katniss sings about the hanging tree, I guess. And I really enjoyed how that kind of segued into her new propaganda video, so to speak. I really enjoyed the ending. I really enjoyed how it was like, you know, a bit heartbreaking. Just seeing that. As I said, I'm not gonna talk about it, but just it hurt my heart a bit. I didn't get emotional, but I was like, it wasn't fun watching. As I said, I did enjoy it. I did think that it was a bit boring from time to time, but the speeches were good and the acting was brilliant, and I'm very excited for part 2. So what is your opinion on the movie or the book? Should I really read the book before I watch the second part, or is it okay to do the same thing as I did now? Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to one another and yourself, and I will see you in my next video. May the force be with you.